to go and see someone that can stretch you out, realign everything, get those muscles relaxed.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. Workout this morning. Number on the team bus here. Good morning, Gerrie.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Rick and Ufa.
Good morning. Hey, Mom. I'm on ODZ Live again. It's not actually my mom. My mom's not here. Could get my mom to start watching this.
Rick's mom.
Yeah, we need to get a family where we get all the mums on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a show going.
I could try to get my dad on, but he sleeps in. He's living a permanent vacation down in Florida. So.
Aren't they in a different time zone?
Nope.
Like a special Florida time zone?
Yeah, well, pretty much, yeah. Same time,
I've got,
different schedule.
That's right. I have a colleague and he's in Florida.
Yeah.
And whenever I schedule a meeting for 8 a.m., it's like, I'm in a different time zone. Nothing before 9:30 for me.
I mean, it doesn't even get light out until 7 o'clock in summer. So,
really?
Yeah. So they start a little bit later with everything.
Yeah, I blocked my calendar 6 to 8:30, so no one can book meetings with me in the morning.
Yeah, when I was having when I had the car issues right before I left, I had to wait for my dad to finally wake up and answer the phone to give me a ride to start picking things up. It was at that point that I knew I wasn't going to be leaving that day. Pretty much, the tables have turned. So I remember, it doesn't feel too long ago that I was the one that was constantly being woken up. 10 o'clock, isn't it time to get up?
Oh my goodness.
During the summer and whatnot.
That would have never flown in my house. Sleeping in our house meant 7 a.m.
Yeah,
that was late. That was really late.
Is it the same house? The one that's 40 degrees in the morning?
Yep.
It's too cold. I'll get up when it's warm.
Well, we actually had a rule in the house: no power equipment before 6 a.m. And my dad got caught out by that one a few times.
Like the no ice cream after 8 o'clock rule.
Oh,
unless
we almost broke.
I feel like it.
We almost broke that rule last night.
Yeah.
I was offloading all the gravel from the trailer and I had to give it back last night. I didn't feel like driving all the way all alone. So I said, okay, we can drop off the trailer and then we get some ice cream. Well, I finished my ice cream just before 8 p.m. last night.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have any ice cream, but I wasn't done with dinner until I finally finished it at 8:30.
So I've got a question.
Got home a little late.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So if you don't know about a rule and you break it, have you broken it?
No. I would say no, yeah.
All right, that's okay.
I mean, tell that to the judge, but...
Well, legally speaking, it would depend if a bonus partner or a straight-up guy would know the rule or not.
Because this is the first I've heard about an 8 o'clock no ice cream rule.
It's only a rule in some parts of the country, so you might be exempt, Andy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I've never heard of it in the Midwest. That's for sure.
And I think there's a general pardon for tuna ice cream.
Oh, tuna ice cream is definitely exempt from that.
From everything.
Anytime I've been to Wisconsin, we're always eating ice cream after 8. I don't know. I almost thought it was a rule you had to wait till after 8. It's cheese during the day and ice cream at night. That's how it goes.
That's good. Good.
Somebody has to take care of the milk surplus.
Yep, the day surplus needs to go into ice cream.
That's something I can recognize from the Netherlands anyway.
I had a interesting experience because all the ice cream places were closing, so we couldn't make it to an ice cream place. So I had to go to McDonald's to get ice cream, which is not bad. The only thing is, I wanted a cone, but in a cup. So I asked her for a soft serve in a cup. She said, well, I can give you a sundae. I'm like, no, I don't want a sundae. I want a
What
cone.
is Father's Day?
I said, okay. Thanks, Sunday. Exactly. It felt like that. So I said, no, I want a cone. She said, okay. I said, but in a cup. Like, so what flavor sundae do you want? I'm like, no, that's what I want. I don't want to pay the $2.80. I want to pay the $1.80 in a cup. My goodness.
The only way to really get it to work is just put the whole thing. Can I have that, and then could I have a cup?
I mean, the secret to McDonald's success is standardized processes, so you're just poison to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was just the
I
one
like the
being
moment.
difficult.
I like the moments that I've gone to order some breakfast, and I want the meal, but I don't want a coffee. And if the orange juice machine is broken, which it seems to always be, then I don't. That's all I want, you know. So then I'll be like, no drink. That blows their mind.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have to get something for a drink. Some people can think past it, but I've had some that are ready to just start an argument. They're ready. They'll be quiet and they'll be like, okay, and then they'll repeat the question again shortly later. So eventually, I just go, well, you can have it. I would like to give my drink to you.
Oh my goodness.
Really upset one girl in McDonald's one day. London Victoria Station. It's a little McDonald's there. I said to her, I'll have 20 chicken McNuggets and large fries, please. She said, we don't do 20 chicken McNuggets. I said, you've always done a box of 20 chicken McNuggets. He was absolutely adamant that they don't do 20 chicken McNuggets. So I pointed at the menu. I said, look there, 20 chicken McNuggets. You just couldn't. She was adamant that they didn't do 20 chicken McNuggets.
There was one day. I had one day that for some reason someone was talking about McNuggets, and I was like, "Wow, it's been a while since I've had those." And so I just got it stuck in my head that night for dinner. I was just gonna go order 40 McNuggets.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of nuggets. That's a lot of
nuggets.
That barely got touched. I was thinking in my head, 40 nuggets? That's not that bad. For a family of 3? Oh, yeah. I think we barely got 320.
We had a place in South Africa and they had a special or a deal on a cheeseburger which was almost half the price of a normal burger. But I had a friend and he was lactose intolerant. So we go there and I order my cheeseburger and he orders his without cheese. And she said, nope, we can't do that. Then you have to pay for a normal burger. And he said, but just take the cheese off the cheeseburger. Like, no, we can't do that.
Okay.
And I said, well, how about you put the cheese on mine? He's like, no, then I have to charge you for extra cheese. So I said, can you put the cheese on the side?
Yeah.
Like, sure, we can do that. Like,
Yeah.
okay, just give him one with cheese on the side. Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's how the U.S. government works. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to tell the cheese department. Most likely they won't answer me for a couple months. Yeah, it's definitely the unfortunate part about starting out your work career at a job like that is it almost strips you of that ability to develop the practical thinking at your job site, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because what I see when I go into McDonald's is a lot of kids that just cannot practically think their way out of any situation. And then when you do find one, you're like, wow, you are a shining star. You are going to go places. Once you're done with high school and you get into college, the world is your oyster.
Well, it's hard to think out of the box when you put everything in a box.
Exactly.
And that's
Yeah.
the rule.
Yeah, when I first got a worker's permit at 15, I got a job at McDonald's. It lasted about 2 weeks. I didn't last very long. They wanted me to come back, but I just didn't like the way things went down. I didn't like feeling that much a part of a machine. Anytime I would do something a little different, I would get scolded for it, which makes sense. I mean, it's McDonald's, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared for that.
Me and the
Ready
kids went
to
for a
improve
walk.
McDonald's.
Me and the kids went for a walk the other weekend, and we're sat on this park bench partway through the walk, just on the shores of Lake Winnebago. You know, across the set to Hope. Hope, you drop out of high school. Just remember one thing. Well, two things. One, give it your best, and two, I don't like pickles on my Big Mac.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Lactose intolerance, it's actually quite interesting. The idea was always that it was kind of a natural selection in the northern countries, but using DNA techniques on skeletons they found, they actually narrowed down to a single mutation in India. So it means that
Yes.
25-30% of the world population descend from that ancestor with that deviation.
Wow. That's interesting.
And that enabled them to migrate north. So it's the other way around.
Oh, hey, look, a hill.
Money Hills.
That's the first thing I thought. I thought Hills just joined us.
At least once a week, there's always some sort of confusion. I feel like there was one time last week that Andy was talking about a course having hills, and then I only heard part of it and said, "Oh, Hills is joining us."
I mean, you weren't paying attention to what I was saying.
Well, most part of it. I caught the important words. Hills and course. I don't know. I was speed listening.
Oh,
Wow, I'm doing a slow cadence today. I'm not in the mood to move my legs fast. Whew. Yeah, this week at work is extremely busy, trying to get everything done to have Friday off. And it's a very busy week. And so I got to work yesterday after riding pretty hard. And it was very unfortunate. I had a fig Newton that I ate to hold me over and didn't get lunch until 3 o'clock. And
oh my goodness.
yeah, I feel like that kind of made me feel a little worn down today, maybe. Usually whenever, after having an eventful morning with lots of exercise, it's like 11 o'clock. I'm looking at my phone, seeing what time it is, and ready to go eat lunch. Which is unfortunate, because that usually means I showed up at work about 45 minutes before that. I'm one of those show up to work and go, wow, I'm hungry. When's lunch? Kind of guys.
That's fun.
But usually I get real busy and then forget. And I don't eat lunch until usually like 12:31. But
31, that's quite a precise time eating lunch.
yeah, well, you know, it's the best time, they say. You have to choose when the sun's in the perfect position. It helps with digestion.
What's the best time to go to the dentist? 2:30. 2:30.
Yep.
Oh no.
That killed the conversation, didn't it? Dad joke.
No, it's the dentist.
So yesterday I got home and I was like, well, it's time to wash all of my stuff, all my cycling clothes. So I gathered everything up, tossed it into the washer, got it going. Then later on, I transferred it over to the dryer, and I'm cooking dinner, and I hear a clack, 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 clack. Like, uh-oh, something's in the dryer. And all of a sudden it hit me. Wait, did I throw my heart rate monitor in there?
Oh no.
So sure enough, it was when I opened it up, first thing just sitting right on the top. And so yeah, I went and plugged it in. Still works, so that's good.
Wow.
So yeah, this Wahoo, can't remember what it's called one, but the optic one seems pretty decent. I give it 4.5 stars.
Rainmaker didn't give it that much.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, because I would imagine that the submerge time on these must be limited. Unless if they're actually made for swimming, I don't know.
Mine's made for swimming.
I think you can swim with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yours
I guess
won't.
I had nothing to worry about.
Yeah, the Wahoo one won't record in its own right, so I got the Polar. That's it will, so I can use. Mine even comes with clips that'll go on your goggle strap.
Yeah.
Record my heart rate when I'm swimming. Not that I've been able to swim since I got it because we've been in lockdown, but
Once they have the once they have the pool cleaned out, which they almost do. Between the
out for a long time.
Between the mountain that they were restricting access to in Maine and your pool. Those were the COVID hotspots right there.
Yeah. The challenge has been being able to man the pool, not that it needed cleaning out. Got to have a lifeguard on duty at all times.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Did you ever volunteer?
No.
Like, hey, I'm working from home right now, so I mean, I could come in and lifeguard if you want me to.
Well, that would mean that I'd have
Give
to
me a
sit at the side
platform.
of the pool rather than be in the pool.
Give me a connection to the network. Give me a platform to put all my stuff on. Good to go. I'll be working from the pool today. But yeah, so now this heart rate monitor, I haven't seen it this shiny in a while. Pretty nice.
But it smells nice as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yesterday on my ride to work, it was definitely, I don't know if the humidity was up or what was going on. I mean, it was in the low 70s, but that's not too bad. But man, once I got to work, I had the whole, you know, when you take off your helmet and then just a whole bunch of sweat comes pouring out.
Oh. Welcome to every ride in the Netherlands.
Yeah, the humidity, it's amazing how it'll get you.
Almost done with the climbing portion.
Oh, Gerrie, when we started the descent, I was going to say to Rick, it's all downhill from here.
Pretty sure I started this route one time, a long time ago. And then I think I diverted off to somewhere else. That's probably why I don't have a lot of the badges, because I'd start on one, and then all of a sudden I would just kind of, if I was riding alone, I would just be like, huh, I guess I'll go up this road, and then totally hit another course.
The road we streamed this one, the day it was available.
Yeah, right now I'm been looking around town trying to find some sort of like MREs or something that I can bring with me so I can have a meal on the top of the mountain.
You know what would be really, you know what would be really funny now, Gerrie? If you and I go left and Rick goes right.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be like, okay, must stay on course. Must stay on course. But you guys would have to climb. That'd be very unfortunate.
I have a flat on my rocking platform. So that was anything.
So what is an MRE?
Meal ready to eat. So kind of
okay.
like preferably I'd like to get one of those army surplus type ones, the military ones, because those have all the little tiny condiments in them. You have the whole thing. But whoa, where'd you guys go? You disappeared on my screen. I gotta get a picture of this.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
Mine is
disappeared on mine as well.
I just see Andy's bike.
There's actually a bug here. This
Yeah.
is
I
a
can see
known
you.
bug.
See you all in the Swifters
Although-
nearby bit.
I only see one bug.
There you go. You're
There
back
you're
now.
back.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's the standard place for a bug there. What that one?
probably.
I fixed that.
It probably has to do with the engineering of the bridge. It's a good way to save on weight in the middle.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
what
maybe that's
did
that's it.
they found a weakness in the center of that bridge?
So they just take off all the bodies.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I guess my avatar's not going to super tuck.
I know
You're in the
mine
super
won't.
tuck. You're in the super tuck at mine.
See how far Gerrie can get ahead.
Before the rubber band pulls you back.
Before the rubber band snaps.
Kind of gave me a little tug there. But yeah, I was talking to my brother the other day. He called to talk about. I felt like he was making sure that I was actually packing for this mountain trip, and you know, doing big brother stuff, like as if I'm just gonna show up with a water bottle and be like, "All right, let's do this." He was like talking about shoes, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring my hiking shoes, yeah," and like, "Yeah, we should definitely make sure we bring something to eat." Yeah, gonna bring something to eat, and we're gonna need water for sure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring some water. Yeah. Like, thanks for the talk. Good talk. All right. But I was like, I'm thinking about getting some sort of an MRE. They also make ones that I guess you can get at like outdoor stores that are more commercial. But he was talking about just eating bars the whole time. And I was like, I'm gonna bring some bars, but I don't really know if I want to spend my whole day just eating bars. Especially once I get on top of the mountain and if there's a stunning view. I want to put something nice in my stomach. Something warm. X with the
Coffee in a
MREs,
flask, that's warm.
with the MREs, then you can heat them up right in the bag. So
Yep.
The mountain, how are you going to go?
what was that?
How are you going to heat it up when you get to the top of the mountain?
How am I gonna eat it?
No, never mind.
Gonna build a little fire.
Oh yeah, well they have like a little, it's almost like a slap pack type of thing. Can't remember how it goes, if you have to buy that extra. It's been a while. remember if you have to buy that extra or if it comes in the pack. It might depend on the ration size, but it's yeah, essentially just one of those, like almost like a hot hands in a way, chemical reaction pack that you put the meal into, and then it heats it up, and then you can eat out of a bag.
I think I'll just take a really nice sandwich.
Well, I've been a huge proponent of them building a restaurant at the top of this mountain. But first, they should probably get cell service. I guess they could work on that first. Yeah, this is like such a remote mountain. It's you have to drive dirt roads to get there. Pretty much once you leave the interstate, you hit this little town called Millinocket. And then after that, you have to take, then it's just all dirt roads till you get there. And it's on a really big state park land, so there's nothing really around. And it should be my first time this year dealing with bugs. So that's something I have to remember.
Oh. Good bug spray.
Yeah, I always forget about how many bugs there are once you leave the city. It's I usually don't experience them too many on my normal day, but then once you get out near some water, it all becomes a reality. And then they just get bigger the further north you go. It's like the more in the middle of nowhere you are, the crazier they are.
We're just starting to see the end of the lake flies now. Oh, I guess we've just done.
Hey, I think he said something about his rocker breaking or something.
Done at the end of this lap, I can't go any further. I'll keep the stream up though and stay with you guys.
Hey.
I'm definitely hoping Gerrie turns up for the Beaver drive.
Are you
Lots
still
of
gonna
people
ride it?
riding with the race partners.
I'll only be riding the Adiva's ride if Gerrie doesn't turn up. What was that, Gerrie, about the pace partners?
No, I said there's a lot of people riding with them.
Oh, yeah.
My legs are not happy today. After moving 1.25 tons of gravel.
Yeah. So what?
That's it. That was no fun.
One of my coworkers is in Las Vegas right now, and she is still sending me Snapchats right now, which means that I don't think she ever went to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
She's staying at the Aria Hotel. She was just sent a a little video of a cockroach running down the lobby.
Hey, good morning, Owen.
Good morning, Owen.
Hey, Owen. Morning. Ooh, now we get to go see the lava.
We do. But you do. I'm stopping at 20k. So.
Gerrie and I get to see the lava.
You do.
I'll take pictures.
I'm watching you guys.
I'm already warm.
What? On below. Below. Oh, right there.
The other
Never
left.
She was already looking where it was. Oh, actually, yeah, below. It's on the bottom, underneath the counter. And then now high. I think I put it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's got to be your fault.
That's why I shouldn't be putting away groceries.
Nope.
I've been saying this forever. Since the beginning of time.
You should put them away more, so you learn where things should go.
Well, then it'll only annoy everybody because I'll come up with a new place for everything. I take pride in my jobs. You should at least put your hands out like right below the screen and just lift your knees up one at a time.
Let's not and say we did.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're not. Oh, you are on the floor.
I'm sounding good. I think if my voice gets any deeper, or only Wales will be able to hear me.
Now's your Now's your chance to dictate books. You can do little book readings online. This is your chance to start that podcast you've been talking about.
Barry White tribute artist. No, I can do Morning Boys.
Can do all state commercials.
Yeah.
I do one now, but we probably get dinged for copyright or something.
Maybe we get a sponsor.
Have I ever told you how much I love Allstate?
Yeah,
I've tried a lot of insurances. Tried a lot of insurances in my day, and by far Allstate, that's my favorite.
Well, the best insurance is the one that you don't have to deal with. Hopefully, you never have to use it.
Exactly, that's the one that would sponsor. That's the best one. Oh, yeah, and the one you don't have to use. You don't have to pay for it, though. Do you think Jake from State Farm has paid for insurance in the last 2 years?
I don't know. He might not even have
I'm
State
hoping
Farm
the original
insurance.
Jake. I hope the original Jake still gets paid.
You'd hope so.
He might
I
use
don't
Flow.
even remember the original Jake anymore.
He might use Flow.
I prefer the original Jake. To flow.
That was a thing that was in one of the snaps that my coworker sent from Vegas. For some reason, while she was in the Allegiant Stadium, I'm guessing it was a concert or something, and Jake from State Farm was on the stage talking about something, probably State Farm. Oh yes, that's right. Because the whole reason why she's out there is because her roommate he works for State Farm, and so he's there on a business trip. That's right. That's why Jake's there. It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back to me now. Yep. That wasn't
song's
even on
stuck
tune.
in my head.
Luckily,
All
I
day
couldn't
at
get the right tune.
Probably at about 11 o'clock this morning, I'm going to be at work like, why is Celine Dion stuck in my head? And then my memory will come back to this moment. And then I'll think, it's all coming back to me now. And then it will still be stuck.
Could be worse. It could be VeggieTales.
Oh.
Oh, where is my hairbrush?
It's been a while since I had those times of singing VeggieTales at work.
Oh.
Oh, today you're going to be singing "If It Doesn't Have a Tail, It's Not a Monkey."
I remember when the OG VeggieTales came out. I was probably, I don't know, I must have been like 10 or 11. I thought they were pretty entertaining. Larry the Cucumber, the best.
No, Bob the Tomato. Biscuit of Zaza Mirandabo. I don't know that one as well as I know the "If It Doesn't Have a Tail, It's Not a Monkey." Hey there, Vonnie. Thanks for sharing the stream, my friend.
Hey, Bonnie. And Owen is singing DuckTales.
Oh, there we go.
My daughters go to a spider pig from The Simpsons, and that gets stuck in my head. So annoying. Because then I'll sing everything on that tune.
Yeah.
Still
We used to
regret
go-
showing her that clip.
We used to go looking for VeggieTale silly songs on YouTube. See if there was any new ones.
And I was trying to figure out when Father's Day is,
Sunday.
so I had to re-listen to that one. If the answer is Sunday, what's the question?
Father's Day. The you ever heard of the Fudgy the Whale cake?
No.
No.
That's Carvel, those ice cream cakes. That's the name of the company I was
Yes.
trying to think of when it was your birthday, when I was trying to think of ice cream cakes. And
Oh.
it was one that they originally made a while ago. I think it was either the 50s or the 70s, not the 60s. And they made it specifically for Father's Day, because whoever you gave it to was a whale of a dad. And and so it's just their ice cream and crunchy bit mixture with the crunchy bits in the middle, ice cream either side layered, and fudge over the top, and then whipped cream all the way around.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
And it looks like a whale. Yeah. But yeah, I think you have to order them, which I
Calorific.
don't know how that process works. It's probably, is Father's Day this weekend?
19th, I think.
Ah, cool. So I can start dropping hints that I want to Fudgy the Whale. Yes.
You need to say it louder.
Oh, I didn't need to yell that. Maybe I do, actually. But I hear you have to order them early because there's a high demand.
Yeah, June 19th.
Oh.
So yeah, all next week you'll be able to say, Gerrie, what day is Father's Day?
Haha. So I was looking at this crank set for my bike so I can get a better gear ratio for climbing. And there was a nice one on Facebook Marketplace. And I was trying to assess if it's okay if I can buy that, and trying to convince myself that I can spend that money. So yesterday morning I thought, okay, I think I can. I'll just get it. Went on, it sold. So obviously the other ones I can find is a lot more expensive. So I'm back to square one. Should have just ordered it.
Ooh, yes. It was developed in the 1970s. I knew it was one of those odd numbers. I mean, you can barely see it. Oh, this probably isn't going to work at all. Nope, it's not going to work. Never mind. You don't get to see it. Look it up, though. Fudgy the Whale. It's a whale of a cake.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, yesterday I was looking at at bike racks for my car. I haven't gotten one yet. Usually I
When I can get a word in edgeways, hello there, Mrs. Delport.
Oh, hey.
Goedemorgen, ma. Ja, goedemiddag. Good afternoon. But geez, a whale cake near me. That's what I should
You
search.
have any down there? You might be in the hot zone right there. That's right. For me, it's definitely a trip. But I have heard that you can. Thought I heard that you can mail them, but they do have some Carvel cakes at the grocery store down the road. But I don't think they ever have the Pudgy the Whales. So those are actually pretty rare, I guess. I think they don't distribute them.
Looks pretty good. Dietary considerations. Most Carvel products contains milk. Seriously?
yeah.
You're an ice cream company?
From cows. Hopefully. Could be goat milk. You never know. Seems impractical, but yeah. Carvel was I guess it was just about the no, must have been after Dairy Queen. But they were one of the first original soft serve companies. Where Dairy Queen uses like they use essentially ice cream that is above freezing. Or no,
yeah.
Dairy Queen does like little ice crystals or something. I don't know. They have some special process, and then or bigger ice crystals. And then Carvel just uses ice cream at a higher temperature. So it's already melted. I bet you're wondering how I know all these things.
Yep.
Because I watched Modern Marvels the other day, and it was on ice cream. So, yeah.
Ice cream is one of them.
Hey, good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Ben. Welcome to the
Morning,
ice
Ben.
cream channel. So I've got a Carvel within 10 minutes drive.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, last time I looked them up, it looked like they started in Massachusetts and then they were sprinkled all over the East Coast. So I think they started in Jersey.
They sprinkled their sprinkles.
Oh yes. So I'd imagine
They've
they're all
got
over the tri-state area.
Warning, Carvel Avon is not open yet. That is a warning. I like the way they're thinking.
They don't want people camping out.
Yep.
Alert!
I'm full of a cold, Ben. I've done one lap with these guys.
But I'm keeping my distance. I don't want this cold. It doesn't sound like a good cold. Sounds like a doozy.
Wow.
At 6 feet, at least 6 feet here for me and the camera.
You've got 6 feet.
Yeah. How do you? That's so I can rest the other 4 in increments.
Okay, a whale cake.
Yeah.
$73.
Holy. I guess I never looked at the price. I was thinking that was a cheap gift.
Well,
But
it
to be
is.
fair, I'm sure they're using at least $5 worth of product. And then you have to pay someone minimum wage to make it. But considering they're probably going to make like 3 within an hour at least. So that's only a third of their wage. Say that's fair. Overhead. Can't forget overhead. Electricity these days.
Yeah. Because I saw the price, it was $43. And I thought that's a bit expensive. So I thought maybe if I take, because they got 2 sizes.
Yeah.
Small and large. And I thought maybe a small is cheaper. Then I saw once you add the size, it adds either 26 for small or 30 for large.
Oh wow. So 70.
43 is just because it's a cake.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
So that covers the overhead there. That's the overhead coverage, and then the rest is, geez, yeah. They think real highly of their cakes, I guess.
Apparently.
Everybody knows you only use a voice distorter when you don't want to go to work, Ben. Never on a stream.
Oh, I went down the ice cream cake rabbit hole there.
How much are their regular sheet cakes?
$27.
Well, that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
They probably have those when it's made. I know that the Fudgy the Whales are still made in the shop by hand. Probably the sheet cakes are made on a production line, I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh, time flies when you're having fun. And watching ice cream.
Talking about
Yeah, you did it.
VeggieTales.
And Celine Dion. And insurance.
Yep.
Gotta talk about insurance.
We went all over the place today. Andy's just waiting to see if Charisse shows up. Are your calls getting better or worse, Andy?
No, it's worse this morning.
Yeah.
It's a sore throat though when I first wake up that it's the worst bit of it really.
That's the worst.
Yep. Still in the sore throat phase.
Yeah.
Did that cold run through like a normal cold where it was the one that you had, Gerrie, where it was just sore throat and head cold and then chest cold type of thing?
Yep. Feels like mine is in my chest now.
Yeah. Is that how yours is going, Andy?
Hope not.
Just straight. Just in the throat and then in the head.
Oh, it's definitely affected my lung capacity. I feel like I've gone back a month and a half at least.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good thing to know is that next week you'll probably be tip top again.
Oh, I'm not tip
Well,
top
I'm
from
in
Christmas
week
yet.
3 now.
I know last week I was feeling pretty down. Feeling like I was like, wow, is this just going to be a constant thing I'm going to have to deal with? And then when I got my stomach bug, that brought me down quite a bit. And this week,
I can imagine.
yeah, this week I've been happy that I'm making improvements. It's put me in a really good mood. Because last week I really felt like, oh no, is this it? Am I going to have to adapt to new pain? 'Cause I'm definitely not going to stop biking. So I guess that is cycling anyway, isn't it? It's just adapting to new pain all the time.
Yep.
You
Oh, no,
both
Gerrie.
disappeared.
There we go.
I'm following the invisible
Disappearing
man.
bridge.
I think I'm seeing what the problem is here. There's not enough cable stays. There's only 3 cable stays coming off of each tower. Oh no, 4. 4 cable stays coming off of each tower.
I'm gonna have to redesign this bridge. I'm the invisible man. Almost done. We'll go to 7.
Have I already gotten my route badge yet?
Should have done.
Yes, you probably would have.
Been talking too much. Totally missed it.
Oh, we should have said no, Gerrie. You'd have
Well-
carried on going round and round and round all day.
Yep. Just one more lap and you'll get it.
It has to be coming right up. Just around this corner. Yeah, that reminds me of the first Zwift ride that I was talking about last week when I hit random course and then it put me on Ventop. It's like, oh yeah, the end
Oh my
must be coming up.
goodness.
I had no idea. Well, at that point, they didn't show the end of the course either. And yeah, so I was just left, just wondering, thinking it could be done soon. And it wasn't. I remember being at like 20 minutes thinking, all right, the end should be coming right up. Or at least it should flatten out.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have interesting scenery.
No. Yeah, it was horrible. But I had already done a lot of research on Zwift and I knew I wanted to do it. So I didn't let that get me down. I just figured it was bad luck to be level 1, 0 miles and hit random course and just be thrown on the longest, hardest with no idea when it was going to be over. But then again, probably if it would have put me on ADZ, when I saw how far I had left, I probably would have been like, no, not doing this today. But the fact I couldn't see where the end was kept me going. just 240 now for the rest until the cooldown.
Yep.
Looks like that last green spot was hurting a little bit.
A bit more than it should have. But I'm not going to finish this one. Just going to drive till 7 a.m. I'll finish this block because I want the XP. It's all about the XP.
Got to get to level 51, Gerrie.
Oh yes. And we're already halfway in the year and I'm not there yet. Time is running out.
Ooh, I'm about to go to level 46 here. That took a long time. I think I've been working on level 45 for probably 3 weeks at least. Probably completing these routes has helped.
That helps.
Oh, hey, yeah. Owen asked how I'm doing on my path to 50, and I answered it right there without realizing. I also don't think I've been riding indoors as much as I usually would. And last week, I think I missed 4 days, something like that.
Oh, wow.
So now to get each of the levels, you've got to ride 667 miles, Rick.
That's it.
Yep. Same all the way up to level 50.
So technically then it should only take me, well, if I was doing the normal, which I think my average is usually right around 220, then it really should only take a few weeks. But I think it's going to take longer. Considering it took a few weeks just to get through one level.
Oh, Owen's got a few nice route badges to get.
Just have to do all the big ones.
Yep.
So you guys have done it the wrong way around.
start
You should have
doing
done the
them.
long ones first. I did the PRL full was one of the first ones I did.
Yeah. How long is that one?
107 miles.
Gross. And it's
5 hours.
something like 7,000 feet or something, isn't it?
It's 11 laps.
Yep, there's a lot of climbing in that one.
It's about a half an hour a lap.
The big question is, does it go by the palm tree?
There is no palm tree in London.
Maybe I'll do the full PRL this weekend and I'll take 11 pictures of the palm tree.
Oh, nice. Can almost do this route twice today. Very close.
Yeah.
But I have to jump off after this. Right, yeah. Maybe I should just go to 30. No. Not going to 38.
So, yeah, I'll get you the finish line, Gerrie.
Well. Okay. Ah. Let's finish at the finish line.
Second lap.
But then I'll be halfway into my block.
And then you'll have to finish your block,
Yes,
the whole cycle.
that cycle is
That's what-
starting.
That's that one Thursday when I planned on riding 25 miles in the morning and then riding to work the long way. And then I was just going to go do a group ride. So it was going to be like 60 miles. It was going to be a good day. And then instead I rode 50 miles in the morning and then turned it into I think it was a 100-mile day.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That
Alright,
was
Gerrie.
the finish line. For me.
Nice.
Ah,
I'm just pedaling for the last 2 minutes.
I've got a meeting at 8 a.m. this morning with India. So,
Are you gonna tell them what Upa was telling us?
what's that?
About that it looks like, what was it, 80% of the genomes from humans look like they
Oh.
originated in India. So, fun fact to start out this meeting today.
It's all your fault that people are lactose intolerant. Thank you.
Oh, was that what that's what it was, yeah. Once again, listening to bits and pieces.
I couldn't even remember what we talked about. I just know a whale cake is super expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're better off with a square cake with the words Happy Father's Day on.
I think that they make them so expensive so that you can really show your dad just what a whale of a father he is on Father's Day.
Yeah, spending his money on a cake.
Yeah. You're supposed
Oh,
to hand him a cake and a receipt. Just to prove how much you paid.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Andy,
All right.
Rick,
All right.
Have a good
Owen,
day.
thanks, guys. You
Have a good day, Gerrie.
wonderful day. Okay.
Hey, look, I'm right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
It's me.
Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, I'll make it in 8 seconds. Oh, that's not you.
You've just gone past me
Oh, I did? That was you?
Yeah. with the
I
big
can't
beacon
even see
above
you
my
on the
head.
screen. There. All right, we had a slight delay, didn't we?
All right, stream viewers, thank you very much for joining us this morning, Owen. This is Delport, Ben, Vorney, appreciate you dropping in. I'm hoping that we have someone to lead the Adivas because I don't really feel up for it. But if
Yeah.
not, then I might be leading the Adivas. We'll see. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye for now.
Have a whale of a Wednesday.
Thanks, Owen.